Hello, I am the vigilant nerd Luigi, and in today's episode, I am going to be exposing the satanic Illuminati secret societies that work within the world of professional wrestling. I came across this video today of a wrestler who has lost his chicken, so I'm going to play it now.
Here, Chicky. I lost my chicken. Chicky.
So as you can see, he has lost his chicken. Now, for those of you who are unaware, the chicken is in fact a blood sacrifice to the New World Order. The NWO likes to sacrifice chickens to appease their gods. Now, in a second here, I'm going to play a little bit more here, but in a second he's going to assault some random stranger.
That's a birdie, Chicky. Hey, you! Yeah. Have you seen my chicken?
So, yeah, as you can see, this wrestler is very upset that he's lost his chicken, and he's taking his anger out on this random stranger, this handsome random stranger, and he's very upset. And he doesn't get anything out of this guy, and he keeps looking.
I haven't. Oh! Yeah! When I find my chicken, I'm going to choke him extra hard. Here, Chicky.
There you have it, folks. It is in fact indeed confirmed. Illuminati secret society working within the world of professional wrestling. He's still looking for his chicken. When he does find a chicken, the NWO is going to choke it extra hard.
Like warning, this podcast may contain offensive topics such as politics, religion, wrestling, and stupid people videos. If by any time you find yourself offended, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Consider yourself warned. For those of you who don't get easily offended by a bowl of applesauce, enjoy the show!
Yeah, enjoy the show!
Attention, target shopper!
I am the great Cornholio. You'll have TP for my bunghole.
I want to talk about the WWE brand split.
Videotape little girls just like her.
So we're just gonna let her off the hook. Yeah, just let her off the hook.
Please, I'm begging, I need help.
Coming to you from the west suburbs of Chicago, it's the podcast YouTube Talk Show. I'm your host, Kevin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin!
Hi, and welcome to show number 14. Wow, cool, awesome. How have you guys been doing? I've been doing really, fantastic. I feel like my channel, I've just kind of a little bit of an update here on what's going on. I feel like my channel's been doing pretty good. I've noticed some small growth has started to come. Getting a little bit more subscribers. Like I just, the other day, made a video, a shout out to, making 50 subs, so that's awesome. I mean, you guys, thank you so much for helping with this channel. Like I've always said, at the end of every video, I was like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that. I mean, I really mean it. Like, that really does help out big time, and I like to thank everyone who's subscribed to my channel, who shares my videos, everything. You guys are great. There's been a lot of growth. I mean, now I'm talking about more on my end, what I'm actually doing. I've been putting out a lot of videos, so I'm going, kind of expect that, probably like once a day. I'm going to try to at least get like one video a day, which would be like, let's play video games, or random rants or vlogs, anything like that. Now, as far as this show goes, a podcast show, I'm going to try to do it at least like once a week if I can. Probably, which is probably what I end up doing, once a week podcast. Yeah. So everything else has been going along really good. Okay, so yeah, bringing on with tonight's show, I've set aside 2 topics that I'm going to kind of take on tonight, like in my thumbnail that I created. Like, help me! And the reason why I'm saying that is because tonight I'm going to torture myself with taking on a topic of Donald Trump and American Idol. Well, I might as well just start off with my first topic tonight, American Idol. Yeah, I don't know how many of you out there have heard this, but guess what, everybody? American Idol is coming back! Like, wow. Why is it coming back? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, the first 8 seasons were pretty good. I was a fan of American Idol, sure, but after like was the 8th season or something like that, I think it was 8 or 9 when Simon left. I mean, that's when they should have really ended the series, or ended the show there. But they didn't. They dragged it out to 15 seasons, which is, I mean, it went on long, way after its, due date of, expired due date. So yeah, so Fox decided to drag out American Idol till season 15, when they finally did the right thing, made the right call, and canceled it. I mean, I'm sorry to say, it's just I was just glad when Fox had canceled. I'm like, well, good. I mean, all good things must come to an end, right? As Star Trek, that episode, all good things, yeah. All good things must come to an end, and American Idol came to an end. And my opinion, it should have ended earlier, but nonetheless, it did ended. They really should have, and I mean, they should have ended when Simon left, but then, again, when their biggest sponsor, Coca-Cola, kind of saw the writing on the wall that the show is kind of going to crash, they just jumped off board. They're like, screw you guys, we're going home. Kind of mentality is like, yeah. And I don't blame Coca-Cola for, leaving American Idol. I mean, I would have done the same thing if I were them. I mean, when your show is starting to tank really badly, the ratings, I mean, I would have been the same way. I'd been like, screw you guys, I'm going home. But, whatever. So, yeah, Coca-Cola did the right thing. They pulled out, and then I think it was like a year or 2 later. I think that was around, if I remember correctly, because I remember reading in the news, I think it was season 13 or 14. I can't remember. But, I mean, shortly after that had happened, because when I was reading that in the news articles, like, haha, Coca-Cola pulled out American Idol. But then I was thinking, well, maybe now should be the time to end the series. And then shortly after that news came out, then that's when American Idol was like, the season finale 14 like, yeah, we're gonna pull the plug, and it's about time, in my opinion. So I'm, and it's not even been a year yet since it's been off the air. I mean, it feels like it's been longer, to be quite honest. When I heard the news that ABC picked up the show and they're going to bring it back, it wasn't for season 16. I'm like, my first reaction is like, what the fuck? My second reaction is, it feels like it's been more than a year, kind of. But then, like, when I kind of look at it, back at it, I'm like, oh my god, it's only been a year. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, they should. I mean, at least ABC, what they should have done, should have waited a couple years, like 5 years, before they bring it back. Because then, at least then, the theory is, or at least my theory on that is, if you wait 5 years, then bring it back, you might, or be able to. I'm talking about ABC. You might be able to bring in viewers. Because, like, right now, I mean, I could tell you this much. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, my prediction is, with American Idol coming back, I mean, for the 16th season, which I think is supposed to start, no, not this year, but next year, or 2018, I think is when when ABC starts it. It'll be in 2018. Like, my prediction is, it's going to fail. I mean, I'm sorry to say, it's going to fail miserably, like it did the last time. It had its run. It had a good run too. I mean, but I'm sorry, it did. It had its run. I mean, just let it die. And I'm the one that usually says, like, give things a chance. Like, give Ghostbusters reboot a chance. Give the new MythBusters reboot a chance. Just on that note, not that stupid ass search show that they did, but like the actual MythBusters show, the next generation. I want to give that a chance. But with this, it's like, it's different. It's like, we've already seen this before. I mean, we've seen them use other judges. I just can't imagine them making any different from I would say, from the last, like, 5-6 years before, when, what was it, 5-6 years or so, when they had different judges and stuff like that. Oh, I mean, it just ended up being a mess. I just can't see them do anything else that's going to bring in viewers. I just can't see that happening. So, yeah. Oh, but, like, what was I thinking? I was just going to say something, too. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, like, oh, that's what it was. The judges. Now, I've heard, from what I've gathered, from the news I've gathered about this, the original judges are not coming back. I guess, I mean, they tried to get Simon Cowell to come back, but I think he's, I know he's on America's Got Talent right now, judge on that, and be quite honest, I don't know if if I was Simon, I wouldn't want to come back either. I think I remember reading an interview on him where he had said, like, no, he's not interested in coming back, because American Idol had its time, and I would agree, it had its time. Let's move on. And the only way that this relaunch of American Idol on ABC, the only way this is going to work for ABC is if they do bring back the three original judges, Paula, Simon, and Randy Jackson. Only way they're going to be able to do this. And when I say that, I mean, sure, it's going to buy them enough time to maybe get a good, I would say, 2 to 5 years. 2 to 5 years with if they can get the original judges back before it starts going tanking down again. I mean, if they're lucky with the original judges, they could probably get 2 to 5 years worth of the show. But I mean, from the sounds like they're going to have to. I mean, they already did get a new different judge. What was it? Katy Perry. Okay, that actually has been confirmed. Katy Perry. The show is going to be DOA when it arrives on ABC. That's all I gotta say. But I do have a nice little video clip here that I'm going to play. Oh, it's actually a news clip that I'm going to play here. So, bring it up on screen. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll help if I play it. Come on, play.
It's the show that made Simon Cowell a household name, along with Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson. Yep, American Idol. It changed the face of music and reality television, and now it's back, promising to be bigger and better than ever before.
I think I pulled this off of ABC News. Yeah. Oh no, honey, it's not going to be. I just fucking told you it's not going to be bigger and better.
Can they pull it off?
No.
And this is American Idol.
After 15 seasons on another network, last year's swan song for
Another network who should remain nameless.
American Idol included a cryptic sign-off at the finale from host Ryan Seacrest.
Good night, America. For now.
Did he know something we didn't?
I'm taking a guess. Probably no. I don't think he knew about this. And, I think he was just doing the old shtick of, never say never. I think that's what he was trying to, say, but I highly doubt. I just have that feeling that he didn't saw this coming.
Drum roll.
Because it was just today.
The announcement, we can reveal right here for the first time, ABC is bringing American Idol back.
That's right.
Bring it back from the dead!
Just begun to drive. It wasn't a goodbye. It was kind of a so long, farewell, see you soon. I've not missed it. But
I have missed it. I have not missed it. Yeah. Sorry.
I will watch it again. Immediately.
I will not watch it again. Sorry. I mean, maybe if they could get these three judges, then I might actually watch it. But then again, no. That's not going to happen. So why bother tuning in?
Hollywood's abuzz with potential judges and who might host. Kelly Ripa prodding Ryan Seacrest this week about a possible repeat performance.
Typically, I really only save prayers for world peace and people who are very sick and stuff like that. But I'm going to start a prayer circle. Because I was like your original fan.
No, I know that. I would love to see a woman in the position and love to see a mom who is also a comedian that can also carry a tune. Heather McDonald. No confirmation on that yet. American Idol was a showstopper and a game changer. The highest rated show on television for 8 consecutive seasons.
And this is my point. Yeah, it was as prime for 8 consecutive seasons. During its prime time. After season 8, some argue maybe sooner than that, it just went.
More than 36 million viewers at its peak.
At its peak.
It's a truly national launching pad. And people watch because you never knew if that next contestant might just take off.
was like this giant Cinderella story. Everybody knew that Kelly Clarkson had been a waitress, and then she was a superstar.
The winner is Kelly Clarkson.
Clarkson was an unknown singer from Texas when she won season 1 of American Idol.
Okay, and they're going talk about the winners from like the beginning of the season, like season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like, you know, the one like at its prime. Of course, everybody talks about these, like, you know, Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, everything. They talk about them all the time. Because, you know, they are the ones that we recognize the most. That's because this came from when Idol was at its prime. But then when it wasn't at its prime and it started, you know, like I said, ratings, nobody gave a shit, really, about the winners. And the winners didn't really go anywhere, either.
Millions of albums and 3 Grammys later, she's a bona fide star. With hits like Stronger and Since You've Been Gone.
From the start, I thought that Kelly Clarkson was a great singer.
Well, I'm sure she is a great singer and all. I don't know, like, the thinking behind this. You know, why they, I want to kind of skip ahead a little bit here. I mean, in the news clip, they do talk about, they actually do, they kind of address, like, oh, in this news clip, yeah, they do address that, yeah, at some point, the judges, I mean, it became like a revolving door, as they said in this news clip. I'm trying to see if I can find it here. Oops.
Success. I would just like to see Simon, Paula, and Randy all come back. I really think that will be the key to getting people excited to watching it again, because we missed that.
And she would be correct. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, they have to bring back the original judges to make this work. But like I said before, it's only going to, it's not, I mean, it'll work for a short time before people get bored with it again. I mean, if they're lucky. I mean, that's only if they're lucky. But, yeah. See if I can, I'm trying to see what we got here. Blah, 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 blah. I think this is it.
Dawn, replaced by a revolving door of celebrities.
Yeah.
Among them, Ellen DeGeneres, Steven Tyler, J-Lo, and of course, Nicki Minaj, who famously feuded with co-judge Mariah Carey.
Nobody said every moment. Oh, excuse me, the music will cut me off if I can admit.
This is American Idol.
So, yeah. Basically, I mean, and it says all right there in the news clip. Yeah, I mean, it's right. I mean, the judges, I mean, yeah, the judges become like a kind of revolving door. And that's just where it just went to shit. And why in the hell ABC would pick it up is beyond me. I mean, when Fox had pulled the plug, and it's, you know, because Idol was essentially on its deathbed, when they finally pulled the plug to put out of its misery, I was thinking, like, you know, if I was like a network executive, I would, you know, a president or whatever, I would never, ever in a million years put money into bringing American Idol back. I'm like, I would never do that. And I still wouldn't do that. I mean, it's just, why? How? It just boggles my mind. Like, you really think you can squeeze a few more pennies out of that franchise? I mean, it's dead. What the fuck? Alright, well... Whew. I just don't know what else to say about it. I don't know what else to say. Because...
Have you heard?
Well, hold on. Ah, shoot, sorry. I'm pulling up my next video here. It really does, like, surprise me. Like, after, like, all these, just for one season, too, one season, when it was like, off for 1 year, and then they're just bringing it back. It just really, it shocked me when I heard that. I'm like, you can't be serious. They're actually bringing it back? I'm like, what? What the fuck? I don't know. But I'm starting to kind of go off track here. Now my brain's all mushed about that. I don't know. Whew. Now let's move on to something even more depressing. The Donald Trump presidency. Trump. I have to address this. Well, first of all, let me just start off by saying I did not vote for Hillary Clinton. I did not vote for Hillary, nor I did not vote for Trump. I did not vote for Hillary because, she didn't really bring anything to the table on the campaign trail. She was like a war hawk. She came off as a war hawk. Always wanted to start shit in other countries. I honestly think the only reason Hillary Clinton ran for president was because she felt entitled. She felt entitled to be the next commander-in-chief. I'm not going to just vote for me. Don't worry about my positions or anything like that. I'm not going to tell you my positions. You just vote for me. Yeah. I mean, that was her whole thing was, she just, honestly, the worst candidate ever, running against another worst candidate, Donald Trump, who has no experience, doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But I have to say, at least Donald Trump did run a really good campaign. I do agree with that. He did run a really good campaign. I mean, he actually campaigned harder than Hillary, in my opinion, which is probably why he won. I mean, he came off as someone who's like for hope and change. I'm going to change things. I'm not like one of these career politicians. So, hope and change. Boy, does that sound familiar? Hope and change. Where did I heard that before? Oh, that's right, Obama. Back in 2008. Again, I did not vote for Obama, nor I did not vote for John McCain. I just voted third party, and I had to vote for third party again this election. Back then, I felt the same way about Obama. I'm like, when he was running, I told people, don't expect hope and change to come because it's not going to come. And people were like, oh, come on, just give Obama a chance. That's what I was told. Surprisingly, to my surprise, he did all right. I think Obama did all right as president. I mean, again, he failed at bringing transparency to the White House. He failed at a lot of things. But he did all right, I think. He just kind of was just a business as usual person. I mean, I knew, hope and change wasn't coming, so I didn't buy into it. And just like Trump, I didn't buy into, let's make America great again. Because, no, he wasn't going to do that. And apparently I was right. And he hasn't been in office for long, and he hasn't really. Trump hasn't shown anything in his first 100 days. And now there's talks about impeachment because of the whole FBI thing, obstruction of justice, and I like to say, go on record as saying, well, obviously, Trump does. I mean, there has to be evidence to convict him of obstruction of justice before you can impeach him, of course. But I think now, I mean, there should investigation should happen for sure. There has to be an investigation, and there has to be evidence and stuff like that. But I feel like I have to talk about Trump. Because it's like we're at this point now that, what do we do? And a lot of people are saying, well, we, talk about impeachment, and I would have to agree with that. I think we should start the impeachment trial. We have to start. We have to start with it. Let's see if there's evidence to convict him of such crime so that we can impeach him and all that. And the video clip that I pulled up here is from InfoWars. And they're interviewing the UT students on campus, about their opinions on if Trump should be impeached and all that fun stuff. So yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up. There it is. Alrighty.
Some of the talk of impeaching Trump, and what do you think about it?
I have heard some of the talks. He should be impeached because he's trash. He's terrible. He does not represent a diverse America. He doesn't have our best interests at heart. He doesn't know what he's doing. And he looks like Orange and Oompa.
Well, okay, I mean, whatever. Orange Oompa Loompa. Anyway, you kids crack me up. Well, let's continue with this, shall we? Oops, I forgot to turn off the audio, or on the audio. My audio's off.
UT Austin.
Oh, crap.
Recently, the mainstream reporting for Infowars.com, and we are here at UT Austin. Recently, the mainstream media and Democrats have been calling for the impeachment of President Trump. So we are going to be asking students whether or not they believe that Donald Trump should be impeached and why. Let's go see what they have to say. What do you guys think of all this talk about Trump being impeached, or that he could be impeached? Do you think he should be impeached?
Well, I mean, if that's the way things are going to go, then, I mean, if that's what this country wants, then, I'm for it.
I don't know if he necessarily needs to be impeached. No, he hasn't done anything illegal yet to get impeached. That they've found out, so no, not yet.
It's based on the assumption that something did happen with Russia, but we haven't had proof, so I can't I wouldn't say at the moment.
I think it's too early to call for impeachment at this.
No, I think it's the right time to be calling. Well, okay, maybe I see what you're saying. Or actually calling for impeachment. What I'm trying to say is that we should start investigating, because just with everything that's been going on recently with the firing of Comey and all that fun stuff, it's like, some eyebrows are being raised, and we do have to take action. I think let's start looking into this. Let's start getting the ball rolling on possible impeachment trials and stuff like that. So, anyways, what were you saying?
point, though. I mean, if he did something wrong, then yeah, why not, right? There was something criminal?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hate Trump, so I'm okay with that, yeah. Definitely okay with that, yeah.
I think if the evidence is there, if there are allegations made that there was some Russian involvement that he denied, they end up being true, then I think those are grounds of impeachment. So I mean, if the evidence is there, it makes sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's a horrible role model for our country. I mean, he's been basically proven guilty of sexual assault. He's degrading to women. I think even without the treason and his complete incompetence, Twitter says it all. I mean, his whole history of
Yeah, I have no idea what she was saying, by the way.
Twitter. You don't even need to look at his, like, people are like, what's his political background? It's like, look at his Twitter. It's right there for the whole world to see. I don't understand how he got elected.
He is a disgrace to the Constitution in terms of his ideals, his policies, and they just go backwards on everything that we stand for as a country.
What do you think the grounds are for his impeachment regarding like the law and stuff?
Pretty much his connections with Russia, his ability to pretty much dismiss all types of media, him firing the FBI.
Alright, okay, stop us right here. She sounds like she's doing pretty good reasoning. So far, a lot of these students have been given pretty good explanations or reasonings of why they think Trump should face impeachment trials and stuff like that. The title of this video clip from InfoWars is, uninformed liberals want to impeach Trump, and I'm just not seeing the uninformed. There's some like snide remarks or whatever, like at the beginning of the video clip, where she's like, "Oh, he's an orange Oompa Loompa," "Hey, orange Oompa Loompa," or "Yeah, just look at his Twitter account," or just little stuff like that. But I haven't really seen anything that's like uninformed yet. Let's continue, shall we?
A director that even felt that he is somewhat probably worried, or he's probably doing something illegal.
What laws has he broken that justify impeachment?
Laws has he broken? I'm not one to say, but the investigators are the ones who are going to do that. His letter to Comey before his firing to ask him to cease and desist his investigations on him.
Do you think that maybe we should have some evidence or solid evidence of actual Russian interference prior to impeachment?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think they're looking for something to impeach him for, but they haven't found anything yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is. I mean, the reason why I think we're talking about possibly impeaching Trump is because, again, obstruction of justice. Of him getting in the way of investigation against his administration, firing Comey. It's just like, wait, whoa, and then what was the other thing? Just recently, dumbass said, no, it was it was over the firing of Comey. That's right. The administration's going on, damage control and saying. What did they say? The reason Trump fired Comey was because he was advised to fire Comey. He was working off of how do I say I can't even think right now. What was it? Damn it! My mind is. I'm lost track of what I was going to say. Damn it! That's what it was. Recommendations. He's working off recommendations. Blah blah blah. Recommendations. That was the thing that the Trump administration was driving home, that Trump fired Comey because he was because of recommendations to fire Comey, and then. Right after that, the president of the United States goes on an interview and says, what he says, like, no, not, I didn't fire him, or I fired him because I was going to fire him. I mean, he said, regardless of recommendations, he already made up his mind. He said in an interview he's already made up his mind to fire Comey. He's already going to do it. So that kind of goes against what his administration was saying, like, oh, he's doing because of recommendations. And then Trump himself is saying, oh, no, I was just going to fire him regardless of recommendations. Like, oh, I mean, that's the kind. Oh my god! And the fact, me personally, what I see is, yeah, the fact that he hasn't done shit in the first 100 days, and yeah, he doesn't have anything to show for himself. He's made comments like, "Oh, this is much harder than I thought it was going to be." I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
He's also bringing the Republican Party down in the Senate and the House. Otherwise, I think he'll be free to do whatever he wants, as long as the Republicans will be able to pass whatever the bill they can.
You got to present evidence.
Even though I don't think he's the right person for the job, and I think he's a POS, I think it needs to be done correctly.
Bill Clinton did less to deserve impeachment than he did, although he did deserve impeachment, although, Trump has done so much more in terms of that. Why hasn't it happened yet?
Do you think that people are wanting to impeach him because they didn't want him there in the first place?
I think some of that, yeah, some people that's part of it, yeah.
Do you think that they're kind of like looking for an excuse to impeach him?
Sure, yeah. I believe so. Anything that runs for grounds for impeachment, yeah.
So overall, do you think that based on what you know, do you think Trump should be impeached?
I couldn't say yes or no. I haven't seen the evidence, but from
yes, for me.
My point of view, I guess it's innocent until proven guilty. So no, at this point.
No, I guess he is trying to do a good thing and to help the country. Because I mean, what president would want to?
I think that I'm really happy that we're having a really healthy dialogue about our opinions.
Well, at least the people that we spoke to that wanted impeachment proceedings put on Trump acknowledged the importance of due process.
Alright. Okay. So, yeah, I think InfoWars was trying to get, like, the dirt, I guess, or something on the, like, uninformed students. Like they said in their title, uninformed liberals want to impeach Trump. That's not what I kind of pulled away from this video. Is like, I mean, a lot of these students that they interviewed, really, I mean, they have a mind of their own. And like the last lady said in the graduation cap and gown, she's like, "Oh, I'm happy that we're having this dialogue." So it's like, I mean, that's pretty informed, if you ask me. She seems to be an informed voter. And by the way, if someone asked me, like, oh, well then, would you have still voted for Hillary or whatever? Like, if you could vote again, would you vote for Hillary? I'm like, no, I would still not vote for Hillary. I would still not vote for Trump. I did not want to vote for either one because Hillary was just, she was a entitled war hawk, and Trump, I couldn't vote for Trump because he's an authoritarian, and he's just a reality star that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So that's why I didn't vote for either one of those stooges, and I just went again third party. It seems like the only valuable option is going to be like that for the rest of time, apparently. Third party out is the only way to go. But no, I mean with Trump, it's just like, yeah. Anyway, well, I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish this interview here in a second. Where, the last thing that she says just really pisses me off. Here, I'm going to play it for use.
And that you have to be proven guilty of a crime prior to being punished for it. So, just remember, liberals, you impeach Trump, you get Mike Pence. This is Millie Weaver reporting for Info.
Oh, that annoys the hell out of me. Oh, that smug look on her face too at the end. Just remember, you liberals, just remember, if you impeach Trump, you get Mike Pence. Whoa, joke's on you, you little bastards. No. Oh, oh my god, that is so annoying. Like, I don't give a rat's ass about Mike Pence. Yes, I agree. He's not the best in the world. He's probably worse than Trump. I don't know how you can accomplish such a task, but yeah, I would agree. He would be worse than Trump and probably Trump and Hillary combined. I don't know. But that's not important. Oh, that is really not important. I don't give a shit if Pence becomes president of the United States. I mean, at this point in time, I'm just assuming that he already is president of the United States because Trump doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Oh. Trump doesn't know what he's doing, so that's why I'm thinking Mike Pence is the one who's really probably calling the shots behind the scenes anyway. So it doesn't really matter to me if Mike Pence becomes the next president of the United States. The point is we have to hold Trump accountable for his actions. And right now, there seems to be evidence to suggest, I don't know if, no, I'm sorry, not evidence, but like, I don't know if there's evidence or what, but I mean, there's speculation. That's what I'm looking for. The speculation that Trump has committed, obstruction of justice and stuff like that. And that's why we need to move forward with possible impeachment. Let's have a trial. Let's get the evidence out there. Let's find out if he really is guilty. And then, blah, 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 blah. And if we end up getting Mike Pence as a result of that, fine. Whatever. I don't care. Point is, we have to hold Trump accountable. And to going back to what... She's like, joke's on you. Mike Pence is president. Joke's on you. No, you stupid idiot. The joke's on you. You know why? Who the hell do you think put Mike Pence in that position in the first place? I mean, think before you speak. I'll give you a hint. He is the 45th president of the United States. That's the guy who made Mike Pence vice president. Your best friend in the you think you're best friend in the whole wide world, Donald Trump, he's the one who made Mike Pence president. So the joke is on you for thinking that. Oh my god. Oh, seriously. I mean, it's just not her. I mean, it's other people who are, I guess, Trump supporters who are trying to defend Trump even in his darkest times. They're trying to defend him oh, well, just remember, if you impeach Trump, you get Mike Pence. Oh, you idiots! Who do you think put Mike Pence there in the first place? You idiot. Oh, okay. I'm done ranting. It's getting late. But that's, I just had to get that off my chest. Again, it's like, it's just not worth it. I mean, I just want to kind of go out and say is, even though I seen what's unfolded now, I'm still, in a way, I'm still happy that Trump did win the election. And you want to know why I'm happy Trump won the election, even though I didn't vote for him, or Hillary for that matter, is because, it felt like, now that, I felt like the only way people are going to see the errors of their ways is to get what they want. And now that Trump's been president, it's like now you see why I was so harsh on Trump during the elections. Like I knew, I know Hillary's a piece of shit. So that's why I didn't really spend much time attacking her campaign or saying anything negative about her, because we already know she's, bad. But a lot of people were fooled thinking Trump's going to be the savior. He's going to be different. No. He's just going to be business as usual, if not worse. And apparently, it's getting to the point now where it's gotten worse. And, we need to hold him accountable, I guess. Anyway, I think I've gone long enough. If you like what you saw tonight, please help this video by giving it a big old thumbs up. Also, commenting helps, sharing, subscribing. I've just finished updating my Patreon page. I got that up and running, so there's a lot of cool perks over there for patrons, like private shows and other stuff, like behind the scenes videos, whatever. It's all there. But I'd say though, what obviously what really does help my channel out a lot, in my opinion, right now, is just commenting, subscribing, and sharing. That's the only way I'll know. Like getting feedback from viewers like you, getting feedback from you guys. That's the only way I'll know. Learn how to fine tune my content, because I want feedback. I want to hear what people have to say, good or bad. I want to hear it. It would help, giving it a thumbs up. Subscribing is the big thing to help the channel out. So yeah. Okay, I'm done for tonight. I'm done for tonight's show. Tune in next week for number 15, whatever. Yeah. So have a good night and have an awesome day.